Hi there and welcome back, friends, to Nidaros and to King Strangles of Nidaros, where we try to stop the raiders of Bishop Tryggve in Ostrogothia. And also this army of Metalpedian peasant revolters. We'll see what that becomes, right? So, let's move. We're moving in. Let's stop them if we can. With my wife Ambu's pregnant, I'm starting to worry if I shouldn't organize something special for this year's harvest rite. Pleasing Freya could be instrumental to ensure the birth of a healthy child. Freya is, the fertility goddess of the northern hemisphere. She's also, she's associated with also good for the people. So she's part of the good side. There's also a bad side led by Loki and the others. This is of the good side, so to say. So Freya could be instrumental to ensure the birth of a healthy child. What will we do? Now the thing is, we're a zealot, so this is pretty important for us. So we'll dedicate the entire festival to Ambu's. It costs a lot, but okay. We don't care. We don't care. It's Freya time. And Freya time means also a lot of love. My wife has really taken on her role as Freya during the festival. Oh my god, what has she done? She acts as imperious as any goddess would. Her behavior might be a bit out of place, but at least she's having fun. I can tell you that. And she's administering the rites properly. I'm sure this will help her deliver the child. Medically, I'm not so sure. High Chief Sturkar, okay. Yeah, there's a little bit of Saxon stuff here. And here's a war against Austrasia. It's basically a conflict of Germanic versus Catholic faith. We're, of course, on the side of Germanic faith, so we'll see. And about this conflict in Metalped, Metalped actually got taken by... Let's have a look here. The petty king of Helsingland. Okay, of House Gute. He is allied with the High Chief of Opland, and we might take him on later, but if these peasants are taking over Metalpad, we won't say no. Because they'll get a new ruler and they'll be independent. And independent means they'll be ripe for the picking. But now my marshal tells me that one of my commanders, Thorbjörn of Jan Bereland, has improved significantly. Who's this guy? Okay. Oh, that's one of our chiefs. That's because of that we gave him that post. Okay, okay. Yeah, we actually have Trondish army, so event army is joining us. You can see here Trondish warriors and even more Trondish warriors. And we'll have to do something because these guys, I think they mean it. So this is led by Thorbjörn. But what about us? We should be in the middle of this, right? Scrungles here. And we have Thorbjörn, of course. And we have... Oh, actually we are a flanker, a good flanker, so we'll go to the flank. Then we'll have Arnie as a light foot troop leader, heavy foot troop, martial, moral defense, brave. Wow, Thorbjörn is really good at that. And Arnfast, mounted troops. Well, let's take Arnie. We don't have mounted troops. The army of Arnie, okay. Will not help Metalpad, but let's save this part here. Oh, what? King Skrungles of Nidaros has inherited the Jarldom of Island. Chiefdom of West Island from Jarl Calder the Explorer. He died without an heir? Or had he nominated us or what? Seems like we were nominated. What? Okay, alright, that can happen. Oh my god! What? Nice. What? So, Nidaros just got a little bigger. We got Iceland. My god. And we got West here, Iceland here. My god. This is so crazy. What? Well, let's lead some troops. This is pretty good, I think. The Grand Chief of Saxony has inherited the High Chiefdom of Wicken from Steve Sturkar of Wicken. Okay, dying under suspicious circumstances. Interesting. This is pretty crazy. Crazy things are happening right now. My intense study of warfare has led to an increased understanding of tactics and strategy. So, instead of a skilled tactician only, we have become a brilliant strategist, an almost preternatural understanding of all things martial, having the perfect makings for a martial or a military tutor. Time for a good war. Oh my god, High Chiefdom of Normandy? There's something crazy happening here. And look at that, we're having a positive, we had a positive balance for a while. They are moving to Finland and we are moving there as well. It's good tradition to have some gossips around a pregnant woman in order to keep her calm and distracted from the tribulations of this delicate time in her life. As Ambuzi's husband, it's my duty to provide her with the support she needs. I mean, we love her, so... she needs familiar faces around her. Yeah, absolutely. Ask some family members to spend time with Ambuz and keep her mind off any worries that might besiege her. That's what we'll do. And what? Something... They just disappeared here. Is that right? It seems like that... Huh? So they went here and then disappeared. Okay. We'll march back. Irva of Oleaborg has declared Uluan conquest of Kalrezi. Hail fledgling. As members of the Wolf Warriors, we strive to better ourselves than each other. One way is the occasional sparring match for practice and power. Seek out and duel the veteran Thorfinn. You will find him in Tjust. Thorfinn the Wall of Helsingland. Alright. Where's Helsingland again? Was it here somewhere? Somewhere here? I'm sorry, I don't know this by heart. I should know it. Or can I get this here too? Ah, that's pretty good. Oh. Ah, that guy. The ruler of Metalpad. He'll be in a worry. He has 18 martial, and what do we have? We have 24. Alright, let's do this. Duel for honor. Right click. Plot to kill. King Scrungles has a mission. Duelers are not involved in the war. Okay, we must wait until the war is over. Or the war of this metal pud guy. Defending against Tryggve. A son was born to King Scrungles of Nidaros and Queen Amboose of Nidaros. Named... Grimmer? Why can't we name him? I want to name Grimmer. A daughter was born to King Scrungles of Nidaros and Mare Tryggve's daughter, named Iliana. Seems my amorous adventures have resulted in a child. Little Iliana is my spitting image. Full inheritance rights? No, but will acknowledge her, I think. Yeah, will not denounce her. There's no way of doing that. And why don't we have... Oh, we can now rename the characters. Okay. Little Thora is... Oh, yeah. The spitting image. Now, we want to rename the child, right? We have Grimmer here. And we want to rename him. Because we had one suggestion to name him Oswald. There we go. And he shall get humility. Tutored by servants at court, focusing on service and humility. Timid and affectionate. Yeah, that's the randomness we're putting into it. If we're having childs we can rename. It's the opportunity for you to choose a name and a childhood focus. So you can be the Norns of this game, influencing the fate where this goes. Also with, yeah, the heirs. Iliana. Now, as we cannot change her childhood focus, we'll not choose the names, and they are also of, yeah, they are of House Dovre, but they're not important enough, I'd say. And our wife hates us now, I think. Oh, well. Does she? Touched. Acknowledged bastard. Well then. There's that, right? But you're the only one we really love. Can we now name our child Oswald? Maybe it's a little dangerous to name him now. No, we will please our wife. We're so proud of our little one. Should invest in a technological advance. And what would Scrungles invest in? Yeah, military advances. What is the base of our army? It's light infantry, so we should probably invest into light infantry, right? There we go. Then the economy advances. I don't know. What would he go for? He's a warrior, so improved keeps. What would that give us? Some more fortifications. Construction, not so much. Church, maybe too. Militia quarters in Temple Town. Castle infrastructure? Yeah, that might be it. Castle infrastructure. That's solid. Then we have cultural advances. We don't have anything there, so not important. Wow, so many war things. Look at that, so many messages. That's crazy. A daughter was born to King Scrungles of Nidaros and Gunhildur Othersdottir, named Astrid. Little Astrid is my spitting image. We'll acknowledge her. Yeah, daughters are not that important. Hopefully, yeah, we cannot change the childhood focus, so we'll only acknowledge them. They are moving to Jan Bereland. They probably want to take that over, right? Our question is, will they move on? Probably not. They want to take Jan Bereland, and so... What's going on there? The army of Dan of Ostrogothia? And we're... It seems like we're helping. Okay. My marshal tells me that one of my commanders, Arnie, has improved significantly. Again! Wow, he was really the coming man. Crazy how good Arnie is. Victory! Duty, power, victory! The Rovaniemian army. And there's something moving over Uleaburg. That's crazy to me. What have you done of Kalavesi? In Olunwan conquest of Kalavesi. Chief Lale of Kalavesi. That's the army of Ofaig of Uleaburg. Something's odd here. But a child lacks an education focus. Freya Gudrodsdottir Dovre. That is our aunt. Oh my god, the betrothed of Arnie Odderson. And she doesn't really like us because we are a title claimant. We are homosexual and we have a short reign and whatever. But she's our aunt. Yeah, maybe her betrothed chooses that for her. Maybe he wants a good steward. The Vestisland tribe. Now, we should probably disband the units. I think we can move these over. Led by Scrungles, the Trondish warriors. Having many lovers is exciting and fulfilling. So much love, so much desire, but so little time. I feel like I'm burning the candle at both ends. That's hard to tell. What would he do? I mean, he's not concentrating on seduction or something. He is lustful, but his main focus is war and grooming an heir. Question is, what will he do? So in times like this, I'm usually rolling the dice, but we have 4 options. So I don't have a d4 ready. So I actually took some time and installed a dice roller, RPG simple dice. Yeah, we're gonna roll on a d4, and we'll see what becomes of that, because there is something like there's a cause to be made for just about everything. Maybe not breaking up with Ambu, so we'll ignore that. But I can make this work would be logical from the lustful. Breaking up with Mare or Gunhild would be logical from grooming an heir. So we basically have 3 choices. So we should roll a d6 and half the result, and then... So I've rolled a 2. This means I can make this work. Maybe a little risky in times like this, but I mean, we're a brilliant strategist. We can make this love last forever. The question is, Satakunta. Satakunta has no real pact to speak of. How many people has Satakunta? 165, is that true? But he's got some prestige. We'll give him that. Anyways, it's the time. We can offer him a vassalization. No. Why can't we declare a war against him? That's something I'd like to know. No more war? How about this guy? No more war. Oh, right. Okay. Need to disband that unit. And then we could declare a war. So what we could do is acquire coastal provinces. That's something the Vikings did. The Vikings are allowed to do here. That is Karja, Heme, Usima. But that guy is a little bit too strong maybe for us at the moment. So we'll look to Satakunta. Declare a war there for the conquest of Satakunta. Everyone will vote yes, and we're going for it. We can call in allies, maybe Gudrodr of Finland and Örvar of Uleaborg. Something changed, yeah, here. Gudrodr of Finland and you. So we don't need our own troops for that. Take Satakunta now! Perhaps it is time I ask Grand Chief Arndt to spend some time with me. It's probably the fastest way for me to gain his trust. Yeah, we're flirting, so to say, with a Saxon. I'll ask him to come to your longhouse to spend some time with us, hoping it will sway him to our cause. And now this gets dicey because we're homosexual as well. Seer Vigdis bursts into your tent. Oh, Gudja Vigdis, the cleansing flame. The late wife of our grandfather. Flanked by several housecarls dragging Geir Omerson with them in chains, my king. There are many concerned peasants claiming that their children are plagued by nightmares of this man. He's obviously a warlock. What should be done with him? Or the Chancellor of Janberaland. Let's have a look. He's a member of the Wolf Warriors, I think. He's charitable, kind, a little bit gluttonous, just, and diligent. Why would he be that? Burn the apostate. Throw him in the dungeon. Bring out the branding iron. Let him go free. What harm could it do? Whom do we trust? I mean, this guy. We kind of like him. But then our Ceres, we kind of like her. He's obviously a warlock. We don't see him being a warlock, but we're a zealot, so we'll do that. So there's a higher possibility if we choose a D4, like. I don't think it's very safe what he will do. Maybe he would say he's such a good man, we can let him go. But it's highly likely he'll follow Gudja Vigdis. So we'll take our D4, and we have a 3. So bring out the branding iron. There we go. Arnd was happy to oblige me. Now that I have some time to spend with him, I am confident that I convince him of how alike we are, and that he stands only to gain from our friendship. We can finally talk in private. Ooh. I think these days have really helped me getting Arnd to know and appreciate me better. Spend most of our time visiting my Demesne, discussing of the most disparate topics. I hope you found the entertainment of your liking, because we are lustful. You were a lot more tolerable than I thought. So we are wroth. What are we gonna use? I mean, we're homosexual, so probably really find him a most potent man. I hope you found the entertainment of your liking. What? Rainbow. Declared liberation of France on Grand Chief Arnd of Saxony. What? The poor guy. He's now softened and we have improved relations. That's very good. Oh, and Booze is pregnant again. She just can't get enough from us. Excellent. How did we do that now? Away on a war? Battle of Setakunta tribe. We won it. Victory. Pavio. Korhonen was captured in battle. And is now my prisoner. Who is that? Don't know. He may be the steward. Oh yeah, he'll make for a suitable sacrifice to Odin. Because he's not of our faith. And we're a member of the Wolf Warriors. Your orders, Pavio, to be offered up to the gods in exchange for good fortune. Aha. Ah, yeah. That's what we're talking about. But we cannot take anything on here. They are moving to Uleborg, and we will have to Get a few more troops together. Move over. The siege of the tribes. Guys moving over. Could call in. Have we called him in? Yeah, he should help the Leoborg guy. Uh-huh. What's here? Burgundy. There's a part of Burgundy now here. It's really terrible. How are the wars going, by the way? It's in favor of Chief Armed, so... He's good, he's good. Of course, I'll honor my obligation and follow your call to war. Yves de Fécamp has been imprisoned. Saxony has won. Our troops are coming. Improved the siege of Seduction tribe. Troops are uniting. It is good tradition to have some gossips around a pregnant woman. Yeah, we love our wife. We've had this. She needs familiar faces around her. Terrain is key to winning battles. If I focus my studies, I believe I can master the tactics of one type of terrain. I mean, mountains are really good. Forests and hills. Flat terrains. I mean, we could say that he gains this in this area. There's hills and forest here. Also some plains, but currently he's in forest, leading the army. So forest and hills are my domain. Or it's November. The winter soldier. The cold and snow of winter. I think we're gonna take that because it's really cool. The winter soldier. He's called Scrungle's Snow, the winter soldier. Because there's no man's land like snowman's land. Now let's take Seduction and become the king of the north. Gudrudr the Shadow has usurped the title Chieftain of Angermanland from Chief Leama of Rovaniemi. Angermanland. Okay, I see. Oh, that is Saxony too now. It's crazy. King Erenald of Austrasia accepted Grand Chief Aunt of Saxony's peace offer. Wow, he won. Sub the title Temple of Rosebeke from Sigismund, who was Catholic. But we have a Germanic chief now taking over everything. Saxony has grown a little bit, at least. We can imprison someone. Folki of Ostfriesland. The leader of a plot. Kill Bragi Casimirson, our cousin. Can you end that plot? No. Here's a very bad opinion. Ostfriesland. That is here. How many soldiers does he have? 251. Let's imprison him. My guards failed to capture Foki, who has now raised his flag in rebellion. To arms! Call to arms. Against Foki of Ost-Island. Ole of Nordland, and that is Starkadr of Söderland. And then we have our own warriors here. 250, led by Dag. Let's see. Daughter was born. Bogdana Skrungelsdottir. But actually we have another name that was suggested. And that is Aela. Aela. Rename her. Aela. And she should get, because she's named after a brutal warrior queen, she should get the struggle focus. Aela Skrungelsdottir. I have encountered warrior Hestein, Archpriest Hestein of Dauphine, many times while carrying out my duties for the Wolf Warriors. It's always a pleasant occasion. We can talk for hours if the time allows, because he never bores me. But our discussions are often lengthy. We always seem to agree on the matters which are most important. We could become friends, or it might be more. He's out of patience. What? Both zealots? I don't know. I think we'll just roll this too. I think we'll not take the last option, because it's either friendship or it might be more. So 1 to 2 will be on the d4 will be let's take the d6. 1 to 3 will be friendship, and more might be 4 to 6. So what's going on? It's a 3. I think this is friendship this time. It's not the powerful man we have here. So they are moving into West-Island, uniting with us as they should, and we'll wait for the army and then take over. A lot of people have been released. My God. Grand Chief Arndt has created the title High Chieftain of Flanders. Wow, Grand Chief Arndt is so powerful. Satakunta! We have won. Very good. Now we can finish this. We'll enforce the demands on Chief Terho of Satakunta. There we go. King Skrungles of Nidaros won, and now let's oversee the council. We can try to convert a country, namely our new one here, Satakunta. We'll send home a couple of warriors. The army of Dag will move here. Dag, the commander of Nidaros. What is he good at? He's a brilliant strategist. He'll take on everyone here. Wow! What's going on? Toki the Trickster, our steward, has formed an alliance with Casimir the Bellower. This is getting crazy. And we're a conflict here. Wow, even has no commander? Really? Not even himself? What kind of rebellion is this? What does he have here? Wow, not much, I guess. Oh, a new war. A new taking on. Marshal Sturkar told me about his ideas. I couldn't really understand what he was talking about. He was adamant in his belief that this would improve the military. We'll try everything to improve the military. Sunmary gets military innovations. Oh, the spread rate and the prosperity increases. A new battle. Good, good. Can we take this on? Yes. I'm sure that if I use the influence I hold over my tribes to increase his standing, Grand Chief Arndt will come to appreciate me more. I'll make sure everyone knows what an honorable man he is. Seems that Grand Chief Arndt has truly been touched by the honors I bestowed upon him. I'm sure he has come to like me more. Perfect. He's even more softened now. Now, once this war up here is over, we might go for another war. We'll see. Arndt of Saxony. We must be friends, because otherwise it's not good for us. The defensive pact opposing him has been disbanded. Oh my god, because he has passed away, I can only hope he remembered me fondly in his last moments. At 22, how did he die? In suspicious circumstances. And look at this. There's now Sweden again, and Saxony is a lot smaller. And we have Grand Chief Wikiman of Saxony. And Sweden is led by Grand Chief Vector of Sweden. And then we'll begin to sway this guy. He's a little bit dull. But we don't care. We need positive relations. He has a seduction focus and chest pains. My god. That's gonna be interesting. A child and a man with chest pains leading the two nations bordering us. Whew. It's gonna be interesting. We'll see how that goes. Well, we'll settle our war here, and then we'll look further. For the kingdom of Nidaros needs to become the greatest. So our heir will be the most powerful man. The most powerful man of Scandinavia one day. Thank you for watching, and have a great time until next time. This is Immanuel signing out.